with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation, we are an emerging nation, and we are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We've been around for about 4 years, and we've been putting in solid foundations, and we're now building our economy to strengthen and increase the value and liquidity of our currency. This will benefit all our members because all our members get issued with free currency every month. So who can be a member and benefit from that? Well, everybody, as long as you're of legal age. All you've got to do is register, prove that you're a real person, and that's it. Nothing else is needed. There is no fee, there is no obligation. So come along with a positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance, and you'll fit in really well. We are a non-separatist organisation. That means we don't pigeonhole people because they're old or young or fat or thin or black or white or male or female or any other distinction that people tend to put on people. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, and we recognise that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer to our community, and there's of equal value of every other member of our community. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over to Facebook in the not too distant future to check what's going on there and see who's in, because that is where we see most of the comments and we can put names to the people. We'll start, as always, with a short prayer followed by a little affirmation. The prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life, something that you can't buy. You have to earn true happiness, and that can only be found through loving service to others. Lots of people have a lot of money, still not happy. The great thing about being happy through being of loving service to others is that it attracts everything that you need in life to you. So you don't have to worry about chasing after money or how to improve your relationships. It'll all happen automatically once you make loving service to others your goal and ambition. And that, as I say, is what our little prayer is about. And then we'll have a little very short affirmation which will help us shed any prejudices we may have picked up along the way. They serve no purpose in our lives or in anybody else's life. And it helps us with that non-separatist ideology. Okay, with that said, before I go to Facebook, I'm just going to check on the chat in here in the app and see if we can see anybody in from YouTube or Twitch. And we have Lewis in saying hi from Portugal on YouTube. So now I'm going to head over to Facebook. And when I get there, all being well, I'm going to look for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And the 16th of February, click to expand, and here we go. And we've got Vern in from South Africa and Derek in from West Palm Beach in the USA. And I'm sure people will be joining us, but if they miss the beginning, well, they'll have to watch the replay. We have a lot of people that watch the replay because there's no ideal time for everybody every day. And so the replays are all available from the first one almost 4 years ago right up to today. Every day we have these little meetings and people can ask questions and find out what's going on, because there are always things happening in We Share Abundance. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but we give it you all, warts and all, so that you know exactly where you stand. Okay, and we've also got Deborah in from Southern Alabama in the USA. So here we go with our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. We ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And the little affirmation we have: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. We also have Richard in from Devon in the UK. Nice to see people here. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people watching the replays and things, but let's get started. It is Friday. A lot of people want to get out and celebrate the beginning of a weekend, a couple of days of freedom from the labors of their jobs, and we can help them get out of those jobs in time. Okay. Today, as we have been for the last few days, Devyani and I have been thoroughly checking the 777 plan. And yeah, today we, as we have for the last few days, found errors and bugs in the coding. What we found has all now been fixed, but we still have to thoroughly check everything. And with it being a weekend, that's not going to happen till Monday, because the developers don't work over the weekend. So it'll be Monday before we are able to continue with the checking and hopefully not find any more things that need to be adjusted or changed or rectified. We don't know. Hopefully Monday will be the day where we say, okay, we're ready. Everything is as good as it can be. Let's get it live. When we go live, it doesn't mean that everything is going to be perfect. There is a very strong chance that we will find more bugs, but we will have eliminated all the major ones. And so anything else we find that may crop up once we get onto the live server, and this tends to happen always, we'll be able to rectify pretty quickly. When will we be going live? I don't know. We have to see how the testing goes on Monday and where we get to, because as we're testing, we're finding these things, and that's what we're testing it for. And so testing has been successful. We are making progress. Right, let me see here. We've got Norman in as well from Doncaster, and we've got Bazina in from Edinburgh up in Scotland. And there's not a lot else I can tell you about what's happening in We Share Abundance, because our total focus at the moment is on getting these 2 plans launched. And when I say 2 plans, that is the 777 plan, which I've just been talking about, which is quite amazing. It's the best income generation plan I have ever seen. And I've been in the home business industry since before the days of the internet, and pretty much from 1998 online. And I've seen all the plans. I've tried to develop plans that have been wonderful, and with honesty, a lot of them have been very, very good. But I believe that the 777 plan is better than anything else that has ever been developed. It allows somebody to get started for just $5, although it is advantageous, and if you can afford it, better and more effective to get involved with all 7 phases, or if you can't afford 7, 6 or 5 or 4 or 3 or 2, anything more than 1. Almost everybody that joins with over 3 phases, and just 3 phases is just $35. But you can get started for $5. And the way the plan is structured means that everybody will get into profit. And I think we'll be able to offer a guarantee of that, not just a verbal guarantee saying we guarantee that you'll get into profit, but we should be able to back that up with a real guarantee saying that if you don't get into profit within a certain amount of time, we'll buy your position from you for whatever you put into it. Because everybody will get into profit, but it does take time and patience. I did manage to get the video finished that I talked about yesterday. It took me longer because of the testing and everything else, but I did get it done. I did send it out, and I hope that helps people understand how the plan is structured. I think we probably need to make a few modifications to the video in the way that it starts, and maybe have a few slides rather than just showing a spreadsheet. But we probably also need to put in a disclaimer and maybe add in that guarantee that I've just talked about. But I think if you are interested in making money online and you take the time to watch that video, you will be compelled to join our plan. The only downside is we may become the first business opportunity, program, whatever you want to call it, that saturates, can't grow any bigger because there aren't people left. But if that happens, we'll have a membership base of billions of people with a B, and everybody that's listening to this now or watching the replay will be so wealthy that we'll have achieved our aim and ambitions. We will also, hopefully, through that plan, generate some income ourselves. The plan is designed so that everything can be given out to the members, but I know for a fact that some members will not introduce one person every month, and so they will not be qualified for the Power of One bonus, and so there will be some income that potentially could have been paid that will not be paid, and that will go into our treasury. And ultimately, after we've satisfied all our debts, we'll be able to use to redeem some of the tokens we put on one side for charity and start making inroads into helping people, not just within our community, but also outside of our community. Okay. We have also Derek in from Nigeria and Isolde in from Texas in the USA, of course. So that's where we are. The 777 plan is very, very exciting. I hope that you all watch that video, and I hope it explains the power of what we are dealing with here. We will also be launching the Share Hope plan, and that, if people are worried about saturation, the Share Hope plan will overcome that problem because it is a subscription plan. Once again, everybody will make a profit from that plan over time, whether they're active or not, and it will grow. And because it's a subscription plan, that will have recurring income based on the fact that people are renewing their subscription of just $10 every 28 days. It will also help build liquidity for every individual in the tokens that they hold in their Share Hope wallet, those tokens that we give people every month. And it will allow them to withdraw on a monthly basis up to $10,000 worth of tokens. And as we progress, we may even be able to extend that beyond that. But initially, I think that's a pretty good goal. We always set out in life with this program to help people all over the world generate an income of just $50 a month. And that may not seem like a lot, but to many people in different parts of the world, that can be a life-changing amount. And if we can do that, we will have achieved what we set out to do financially. Along the way, we'll have created people that are enormously wealthy. That's okay. But the main objective is that everyone can quickly and easily get to a point where they're making $50 a month or more. Okay. So that is where we are. That's what we're doing, and that is our main focus. Everything else that we need to do and will do is going to take place once we get those two plans launched. Right. Do we see anything else? Oh, there was... Yesterday, I did say I would get that spreadsheet made available for you, and that is also on the new page. It has been sent to your internal mailing system, your inbox within the We Share Abundance dashboard members area. But I have also emailed the link out to a lot of people, and you can download that spreadsheet if you want it and need it. I know that some people like to make videos and things in their local language, because not everybody understands English. Unfortunately, I can't speak many languages, and even if I could, I wouldn't be able to make a video in every language. So that is where we are currently, and you can get hold of that spreadsheet. Let me have a look in the app. Let me get back to the app and see if we've got more people in there or any questions. I did mention that Lewis was in. He came in very quickly yesterday and said, I'm going to have to watch the replay, and disappeared again. But it looks like he's stuck with us today. We've got Kemisola in from Nigeria, saying hi to everybody. I'm just scrolling down to see if we've got anything else. And it doesn't look like we have. And I don't think there is anything else that I can add to this. We do have a strong friendship bond with the people from Avazu, who also have the Ripple Rewards program that they're launching. And they will have a webinar tomorrow. I think they will be sending out an email to everybody about it. But I thought I'd just mention it. I'm just going to see if there is a link in there, because they sent me let me Paul, who's the managing director of Rewards Ripple, or whatever it's called, sent me a notification saying they're having a webinar. There's no link in the notification he sent me. So look out for the email. I'm sure that will be corrected, and I'm sure there will be a link there for you. And it will be worth your while to get on there. They're launching this program, and you will be able to ultimately have access to various items in your life that are sometimes necessities and sometimes luxuries through that program, totally free. So there you go. I don't have anything else for you. Tomorrow, there is no rugby. I'll be working away on various things. I can't do anything else with the 777 plan, so I will be working on the ShareHope plan. I will try and get all that verified over the weekend and tested and checked. And if that's the case, we can then get that loaded onto the server as well. But then we have to merge our WeShare Abundance database with the ShareHope database that's been created in a way that will allow that program to function through the power line. And that power line is every member that we have within WeShare Abundance. And I didn't get the numbers out. I didn't get them out yesterday either. The last one I got was on Valentine's Day. Let me just do a quick check on the numbers and see how they're going, because it's not that important, but it's interesting. Okay. I know that I was saying that the active member count didn't look like it was accurate because it wasn't changing, but it had started changing. So I think the fact that we made it that active members had to be KYC verified meant that we had a certain number in, and maybe that number was never reduced, but it wasn't increased. I don't know. We've not had time to check on it, but it looks like it has been increasing now. Let me just have a look at the numbers. The registered numbers. Where's my pen? How about that? I've lost it. Got it. Found it. Okay. I don't think we'll have changed massively. What have we got? 41,764. 41764. It is up 3, but that's over the past few days because, as I say, I didn't get the numbers out. We take out, it doesn't mean we've only got 3 new members. We take out a lot of people every day because they've not logged in for 2 months. If they've not logged in for 2 months, they're obviously not interested. And I know that last month in particular, we had an awful lot of people that were put into the system that really didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know why they were being put in. They didn't care. They weren't interested in what we have. And that has perhaps been going on for longer than last month. And so those people will eventually be just dropping out. However, we do get proper registrations, and when we have more than with the people we take out, then we get a positive increase in the numbers. And when we have more people that we're taking out, then the numbers drop away a little bit in the total registrations. I know for a fact that once people get wind of this 777 plan and we're able to launch it, we will see a very big increase in our membership base. But at the moment, it's just up 3. Active members, 3142. So it is going up now, the active membership count. So I'm not quite sure what happened, but I know we changed the basis for active members, that they had to not only be logging in every day, but they had to be KYC verified. And so now that is moving up. And it's perhaps a more realistic number, but 3142 is up 18 in the last couple of days, or whatever it is, since Valentine's Day. I'm not going to get into Multiply Weezer, but that won't have changed much, because unless you log in, you don't get any revenue share. Let me just try it, because we had $10,348 in our bonus pool there. Let me just make the effort and log in for you. 15,947. There's no change in the actual membership base, but we should get some revenue from logging in, because it is a revenue share program, and that share is based on the fact that you do log in. The Multiply Weezer program, once we get our 2 new programs launched and we start working on getting that Weezer token transferred onto the Binance Smart Chain, the Multiply Weezer program will be reactivated. It's active now, but it's dormant pretty much, but you can join it and do things. We now have $10,349.33. And we had $10,348.33. So we got a few cents from logging in today. $10,349.33, which has taken us up into the next dollar level. If we'd logged in the past couple of days, which I didn't, then we would have had more money. Okay, just log in every day. Get your revenue share. That's it, I think. Let me just check in the, here we go. We've got Andrew in saying, good day to everybody from New Zealand, and he's going to watch the replay. Good morning, Andrew. I hope you're enjoying life, and I hope it's lovely weather in the summertime there in New Zealand. There's no more questions. Let me check in the app. And there's no more questions there, so that's it. So get out there and do what you can. Get excited about that 777 plan. Have a look at that new video. It'll show you the power. It won't show you what you're going to make. You determine that by your own efforts. But it'll give you an idea of how the plan works and what you can expect from it. And it is exciting for everybody. It will change a lot of lives for the better. So get out there and share that with people. If you go out there and share, you're being of service to others. You're helping other people. Lots and lots and lots of people out there need what we have to offer. Get out there, communicate with them, build your network, help people. It'll make you feel good, and you'll be amazed at the rewards that you will receive. Okay? God bless you all. I love you all. And I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In